Okay, so we're on live. And no, I can't see you guys' comments, so I'm just gonna let you watch me make my style of fried chicken, Italian fried chicken, with the five cheese scallop potatoes my way. Okay? So the best thing you can do, guys, is always have your ingredients laid out, such as your potatoes. Okay? Uh-oh, here are the five cheeses. Goat cheese, goat cheese, cheddar, parmesan, and cheddar powder. Okay? And so while we're at it, what I'm going to do is on top of the cheese, guys, I'm going to add some, sorry, this is my basil from my garden here. So I have to do it, but I'm going to sprinkle um, this basil on top of my cheeses because it's going to go with my scalloped potatoes just to give it a kick. This is what keeps your food from being non-blend, meaning that you have blend in it. So if you like, it gives your taste a plethora of flavor. But anyways, I hope that you guys days is going great. What I'm doing here, guys, adding to the coconut bowl is like all of my ingredients that I'm gonna layer on my Italian chicken. And this is just garlic powder here because I'm not gonna use the garlic cloves, okay? So I'm gonna get the heat started. Okay, I already have the oven on and I have the dough bowl for the chicken, fried chicken that is, sorry. Okay, we're gonna put some adobo here as part of our ingredients. And then we're gonna also add, you guys should have the answer to this, I always cook with it. 14 spices. This means that it's 14 different spices in this, guys. This is why I use it a lot. So we're gonna sprinkle that in there as such into the ingredients bowl. Okay. And we're gonna add some Himalayan salt and black pepper. And this is no sodium, guys. Remember, the ingredients that I use are pretty much as takes the place as some meds, so that you don't have to, especially if you guys take like 11 and 12 different meds, you can kind of cut back with it if you change your style of eating. So that's what this is all about. So I have all of the ingredients here, guys. Here. Okay, so I have the lights on, and this is bright as it's gonna get because it's overcast outside here, guys, in Florida. This morning, whenever I got up, it was a good, beautiful day, and it's okay. It's always beautiful, no matter how the weather is. You just have to adapt to it. But anyways, now the wind is like picking up and blowing, and it's getting cooler out. So this is what we're working with. So I've already oiled the pan, right, for the scalloped potato casserole. And this is olive oil, of course, right? Okay. So I have to get one thing, guys. Bear with me. One moment. Okay, guys. I have what I needed. So let me just get this. And I'll do it this way. Because we have to add, well, I'll go ahead and add. I have the water on the side already. One moment. Okay, let me get the water. Okay, so this is the water, right? So this is about 4 ounces of water because I'm doing this all homemade, guys, right? And so I'm adding 4 ounces of water, and then what I'm going to do is add 4 ounces of milk, non-dairy. Or if you so choose to use dairy, that's fine. But okay, there's 4 ounces there. Oops. Whoa. Okay, everything's fine. Okay. Now let me clean this up right here. Apologize for that. Okay. So there. So we have the 4 ounces. So next thing we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna add the let me bring this down so you can see. Put this over here. We're gonna add the scallop potatoes, right? So just pour them in there like this. Now I'll combine all mine together because as you cook with the flavor cooks in. Okay, so don't forget that. Okay, I'm moving right along. So the next thing we're gonna do, make sure we have enough of that. So I'm gonna get. Wait, this is my favorite. I know, I love this right here. I gotta get more. But anyway, so we just wanna dice it like so. And so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and add the 5 cheeses with the basil. Okay. And again, this is goat cheese, um, cheddar ground with basil and Parmesan. So I'm going to go ahead and just dice this in like this and mix it all in and put it in the oven for at least, I say, about 20 to 25 minutes. And you have to keep a very good eye on it because it could cook fast. And what you don't want to do, you don't want your scallops to get hard and brown. I know we've already all experienced that, right? Let's just be honest. But hey, as you cook, you learn, right? So that's what it's all about. No more, no less. And if it gets to a point where you see you have to add a little bit more non-dairy milk or water, that's fine. And I think I'm just going to add just a little bit more of, just a little bit more of, let me rinse this so I can add, okay, a little bit more alkaline water. Okay, we're just going to add just a little bit, okay, guys? Just a little bit, because I don't want it to cook first without the scallops being done. Okay, there. Perfecto. So we have all of our 5 cheeses in. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. Okay. So it's going to look like this here, guys. Okay, and you just stick it in the oven again, like I said, for at least 20 to 25 minutes. And once you do that, you'll be good to go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the fried chicken. Okay, so what I want to show you guys is first let me whisk this really fast. These are 2 eggs. Okay, you just whisk it like this because it's going to be a part of the batter. It's very simple. Just whisk it enough so that it could be enough to coat your chicken with. And then with this right here, you want to add your ingredients, okay? Whichever ingredients that you come up with, you just add those ingredients. And again, I've added the Himalayan salt, adobo, 14 spices, and the garlic powder. Okay. So we'll make sure we get all of that, and we mix it in with the eggs, like so. Okay, can you see? We're going to get all of this. Make sure it's condensed in. Okay. So now that that's done, what we're going to do next is we're going to add the Italian breadcrumbs. See here, guys? Italiano. Okay. So I have a bag here. Now I'm going to add this in because I'm going to shake and fry. Okay. And I hope the holidays are not getting you guys down and depressed. Don't let it. I mean, just make the best of it. Especially if you have family, some family, you know, and if you have family that you don't necessarily get along with or however, you know, do your best to do it during the holidays. But don't be fake or phony about it. Just, you know, go and show love. Okay? So what I do with my chicken, I've already rinsed it, as you can see here. It's already been rinsed. So what I want to do is, or what you want to do is, see right here where the bone is at the end. Okay, a guy at the restaurant told me about this. I ask questions. I always have when I went out to eat. You cut it down to the bone. Just put a hole in it. What is the purpose of that? All in Echelon Lifestyle? Because it keeps the grease from popping. You know how the grease will pop back on you, and it also inserts from the bottom of the leg and it cooks the chicken fully. I'm really a chicken breast and wing eater, but you know, I just kind of got these because they were in the freezer already, so I wasn't gonna go to the store just to buy it, but when I have it, I'll make some wings for you guys too also. And as you guys know, I don't eat a lot of fried foods for one. And that oil that I'm using, guys, is a mixture of peanut oil with olive oil. Okay? So that's what the oil is. Because when your body gets used to eating a certain way, such as if you were a vegan or keto diet or whatever, your body will get used to eating that. So when you do put other things in your tummy, it won't agree with it. It'll come right out. So you just kind of want to be careful with that and keep everything in moderation. Okay, so we have all that done, guys. And you know I have a few dishes, so I have to wash those along the way. So this is hot. I think that's getting hot enough. So what I do, guys, remember the 2 eggs with all of the spices mixed? I'm going to take the chicken here. And what I'm going to do is baste it like so. Okay? You just baste the chicken in the mixture, and then you just kind of flow it over the breadcrumbs. So I use no flour because of the starch. I choose to use breadcrumbs. I think this may be hot enough, guys. Yeah. So we're just going to repeat this step until we're done. Just baste it again into the... Oh, and they were brown eggs, guys, that I use. I have a thing with eggs. I really can't eat them. There's a certain way I have to eat eggs, and they absolutely have to be brown. Okay. So there's 2. And there's 5 drumstick, guys, that I have to do this way. So we put the egg batter with the seasoning. And then we have the breadcrumbs. Just something simple, guys. I'm not, you know, some days I'm hungry, some days I'm not. But it's just my eating habits, too, as well. And plus, you know, I detox and drink a lot of detoxation, so that probably has a whole lot to do with it, which is a good thing because it controls your weight. You can control your weight. But be sure to put weight on you now. You don't want to not put weight on you, but do it in a healthy way. Okay? Okay, so let's get our tongues. Move this to the side. We have one more. Because whenever you're using the breadcrumbs, you have to be very careful, guys, to like check it consistently because it browns really quickly. Okay, this is the last drumette. Okay, see here, last drumette. You just, like I said, in the eggs like this, and then just turn it in your turn it around in your Italian seasoning. So you can go in the middle here. Now I'm going to wash my hands really fast. I'm going to move this out of you guys' way and let you guys see here. Hope you guys can see that. Okay. I'm going to wash these 3 dishes really fast, guys, while I talk to you. But again, I hope that everyone has a beautiful, beautiful family time this coming holidays. You know, you don't have a choice. Just make the best of it. And be logical, be positive. You know, just because someone comes in and act out doesn't mean that you have to act up. Right? We could work together and for harmony and unity's sake is what I'm saying. Sorry guys, I'm just washing a few dishes. I wash as I go, so please forgive me if this is annoying you. I apologize. When you have kids, husband, or even if it's just you by yourself, it's just best to wash and clean as you go. And this way you'll keep your love for cooking because there's a lot of dishes involved. Make sure you wipe down really, really good so that you don't have any critters in your house. Okay, so I need to check this right here really fast. Let me stop what I'm doing because you don't want to get caught up. Okay. I don't know. Wait, let me see if you guys can see this. One moment. You have brownie bits like this, guys. I'm just turning this one. Okay. Check you. You can be turned up. Okay. I'm going to check you. You can be turned. We're going to be doing a whole lot of turning, guys. So let me show you guys what I have thus far. Well, let me wipe this down. That's another thing. When you cook with grease, guys, grease gets all over the place. All over the place. Okay. Now, you guys see that? So that's all it takes. Again, guys, you could use any whatever remedy that you come up with that you can use for your coating besides starchy flour. Or if you want to use something more healthy, just kind of create with what you work with. You can create these things, these dishes. Yeah. And one secret, I'll just do this. Now, this is what I had left out of 2 eggs, five pieces of chicken. See, that wasn't bad, and I don't need this, so I can get rid of that. But what you want to do is to make sure. This is why I add just a little bit of Himalayan salt in the beginning, guys. Because towards the end, what I can do is add more salt like this to the top. This is Himalayan salt again. So there, that takes care of that. So I can put this away. I can put the adobo away. And I could, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more of the 14 spices. Sorry. Okay, that's good enough. Okay. But anyways, I wish I knew what you guys, we're cooking for your dinner tonight. You know, I do have very, very simple recipes. I mean, really simple recipes, such as corned beef hash and rice with onions. You just spice onions and bell pepper with it. I love that. It's a favorite of mine. You know, a lot of people here, they don't know what corned beef hash is. I grew up on corned beef hash. We didn't have bacon, sausages, or anything like that. We had corned beef hash for breakfast. Yep. One thing I do not like is cream of wheat. I hate cream of wheat, guys. I tried. I even got in trouble. I only got in trouble twice in my life. One time I snuck out my bedroom window and oh my God. But anyway, that's another story for another day. And got in trouble. I was 16, and then because I wasn't around like 8 or 9, I wouldn't eat my cream of wheat. And so I was told if I didn't eat my cream of wheat, then I was just gonna not eat anything. And it wasn't by my mom either. But anyway, because she's making give me money to get lunch. I mean to get breakfast on my way to school. But I hate cream of wheat. I'm sorry. I probably hate cream of wheat like how some of you guys hate liver. But if now, guys, cream of wheat was if now cream of wheat was a good thing to a good health remedy, and I'm not saying it's not, but if somebody can prove it to me, then I'll start eating it. See how that works? Because sometimes we don't know the beneficial to a food that someone's trying to get us to eat. And sometimes they don't even bother telling us because we said, no, we don't want it. Or we don't like it, or we're not going to eat it. So, we just have to be mindful of that. Okay, guys, see, it's getting all nice and brown. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'll let you see here how nice and brown it's getting. Okay, I have it on the side, because you can't just do top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. You have to do side. You have to stand it up so that it can get its angle. See, like this right here, you got to stand it so that it can get brown. I better stop moving it too much because I don't want the skin to fall off. What I'm going to do is just put the lid on it, guys, so that it can start really frying. The reason it's frying like this too, guys, is because remember I put the olive oil in it. It'll slow it down if it's not extremely hot. I didn't want to use the this right here, the fryer, and I have 3 more. I just didn't want to deal with that because it was easier to clean up the kitchen this way. So we put the lid on it, so it'll start really cooking, guys. And you only do this. Let me show you a little kitchen hack. You see that little hole there? You only do that if you have that, because if not, you're gonna maybe in trouble. Because of all the pressure suction, the air needs to come out, okay? So that's how that works. Sorry guys, I'm just putting things away. Such a quiet day today. Okay, I'm gonna get my drink, guys. I'm thirsty. And I also have the bell pepper and onions too, guys. I usually kind of dice that and put it in the end just so it can get the savory taste to go with it. So that's what we'll do now, and then that's the last step. Okay? Put that here. So you guys could, and whenever I shop for onions, guys, I shop for the bag. I get the big bag of onions. It's not just one. Because you come out cheaper. They're only $3.49, I do believe, for a bag of the red ones. The white ones are more expensive, which I don't understand because the red ones are more healthier. So we're just dicing up the onions here. Okay, that's slippery. Here we go. Okay. I only put just a little bit, guys. So you can go in the trash here. And then you can go here. I see a little cilantro in there. Let me get that out. Okay. See how it's picking up in sound, guys, the frying, because I put the lid on it. So we're gonna flip it again. Okay. We're just gonna keep flipping it, okay? Until it gets nice and done. And then we're looking for the nice crisp that way, like that. So I need to turn you this way. You gotta kind of move it around. You have to stand up so you can get it to cook in every different angle because you want to make sure that it's done. You never want to eat raw chicken. You want to make sure that it's fully cooked. That means you can't overcook it or fast cook it. It has to be cooked in very hot grease first to start it off. And then once you do that, you can turn the heat down. Okay, let's check on our scallop potatoes. Okay, they're cooking away. I'll put the oven up a little higher. Okay, so what we're doing is dicing up our black pepper. Okay. So we're just going to dice it there. Okay. So we just have a little bit, guys. Just for, to give it a taste. Or savory taste, like a greenery, like that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, because this is halfway cooked, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do is rinse this first. We're going to rinse off the veggies. And I have to be careful because I just put water on them, right? So what it's going to pop. Just be careful. Never mix water and grease because it'll start popping all over the place. So let's go here. So we're going to sprinkle the bell pepper and onion on top of the fried chicken here. See how I did that, guys? That's all you need to do for savory taste. Okay, sorry, there you can see it better. Okay, guys, that was a very, very easy meal. See, this is how that works. And that's all you have to do is just get in the kitchen and get it started. And once you get in and get it started, then it's over. You know, you're done. Getting started is half the battle. Remember that. Yes, getting started is half the battle, people. You know, there was an angel who once told me that, and she was exactly right. And I won't ever forget it. So now that I was told that, I will share that with you guys. Getting started, repeat after me. Getting started is half the battle. Okay. Okay, let's see how we're looking, guys. Okay, it's looking really good, guys. It's going to be really juicy, too, I can tell. I want to show you guys it. See? Really, really juicy. Okay. My fried chicken tastes better than Kentucky Fried Chicken. True story. I don't think anybody's chicken is better. It's just that acquired taste that KFC have, huh? It's really good. Okay. So, let's see what pan are we going to put that in. I think we can get away with this, guys. One momento. Because I don't want to pull out any. Let's see. You think those things. Well, if I stack them on top, let's see if that works. This little pan works to hold the chicken. And I know I have paper towels, but what I need to use is I'm going to use wax paper. Or parchment paper, sorry, non-stick. So what's going to happen is it's going to soak all the grease out, right? So this is just what I prefer to use. You can use whatever it is that you like, but I just prefer to use this. Okay. Guys, you guys like my little bangle? My energy? My peace? My focus? Isn't it pretty? And it works, guys. Okay, let's see how the scalloped potatoes are doing. Okay, they're underway. I want you guys to see the completion of it, but we'll see, because this is so... Oh, guys, I squeezed orange citrus on the chicken, too, also, after I rinsed it 3 times with baking soda, right? I squeezed orange. These are the oranges that fell off the ground. I mean, off the tree, right? So I'm not going to waste these. It's a navel. So what I did was I took one and I squeezed it over the chicken, and I also squeezed lime over it. And you can tell the difference in the coloration. Let's see if I can bring this closer. You can tell the difference in the coloration of the meat. See how, let me back up. See how white the meat is? So this tells you when you cleanse it the correct way, guys. It's like very important. You don't want to cook chicken that's yellow or dull in color, I should say. Yeah. So it should look just like that. Okay, I'm going to check the oven again. Scallop potatoes are still cooking. It looks like it has like about 10 more minutes for the scallop potato, guys. So I'll just at least take the chicken out for you guys and let you guys see that. Yeah. So, one momento, okay? Someone's at the door. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry. That was my neighbor. And look, my neighbor's a essential worker. I'm sorry. Look at what she just gave me, guys. Looky. It's a sound box. And she also gave me this. Isn't it nice and sweet of her? This is your essential worker, guys. Don't take them for granted. Ho, ho, ho. Happy holidays. Smile and be grateful. That was very, very kind of her. Okay, let's check this chicken because we don't want to have our presentation burnt, right? That's the last thing I do is burn food. So we're going to turn this like one more time, guys, and I think it'll be all ready to come up. And it's going to be nice and crisp. And it's important to use tongues like this because if you don't, you will lose all of your batter that you worked so hard for. So you want to be careful of that, okay? So I'm going to put the lid on and we're going to do like 3 more minutes and I'll take it out, okay? And then we'll be done with the live. But I enjoy meeting with you guys. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's calmness, soothes me to be able to help in ways that I can by way of via internet or Wi-Fi to reach many, many people across the world. And I'm very grateful for all the people that share their dishes from abroad to the mainland. I'm very, very grateful. And especially when people, I can tell the ones that cook from their heart to cook and try and make a show. But I'm not here to judge. No, we bring no judgment. There's no judging. No judgment. Only judge yourself. You can't do that in life. Can't judge other people. You never know a person's circumstances or as to why they act the way that they do. You just try and have to understand it the best that you can and then move yourself out of the way until you're called upon or summoned. Okay. I think we're good for it at this point, guys. So, what I'm going to do is take one by one. I want you guys to see. Let me back this up. Back it up. So you guys can see as I place it down. Okay, we want all of the grease to come off of it. This is the first piece here. See how crispy? Okay. Turn the stove off. Put you here. This is a really big piece right here, so I'll kind of let it stay in towards the end a little bit. And then we'll put you here. Okay. Sorry. That was a piece of parts that is so good. And what I'm going to do, guys, is take the tongs. Remember the veggies I put in? Oh, we waste no food around here. It goes in here. That's a little treat. Crisp treat. Fried crisp veggie. There. Okay. And then I'm going to put you here. Like so. And then we have this big one that we're going to put here. Okay. Now, see guys, this is the fried chicken bon appetit right here. So what I'm going to do is, bear with me, take this off the hot grate, off the thingy. Put that right there. We're going to wipe this down really quickly along with this. This is a spoon holder. It's so convenient, guys. I love it. Every woman should have one of these in their kitchen. Yeah, so the chicken came out really good, guys. Came out really, really good. Okay, so we're going to let this, put this here. And now let me check on the, oh, one last thing before you guys go. One momento. So what we're going to do is get some more parch paper. And it's going to go on top of the fried chicken so that it can drain all of the grease out. And we're just going to leave it to let it soak, okay? The chicken is still hot, and just to keep it warm too also. So you just want to wrap the chicken down. See as I did here? So this will soak up all of the grease, okay? So you don't have to worry about that. So we're going to check on the scallop potatoes. So I'll put this here. This is a hot mat, guys. So we'll check on the scallop, the 5 cheese potato. Okay, let's see what we have here, guys. Let's see how it's looking. I just want to show you how it's looking before I stop the live. Now, this is how the 5 cheese scallop potato. This is all homemade. Cut up potatoes I cut up. All my cheeses. Okay. I've given you all the directions and ingredients for it. So for now, we're just going to let it stay here because it can be... No, I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to turn the oven off and put it back in the oven. And as I do, it will brown. But anyways, this is the bon appetit for today, guys. Okay. And I hope you enjoyed the live. And I ask that you enjoy the rest of your day. and that just make the best of it and everything will be okay. Your attitude is gratitude. Sharing is caring. Thank you. From my kitchen to yours, all in Echoline Lifestyle.